On August 5th, 2011, Aziz Zyzz Shavershian, one of the most iconic figures in online fitness, was found unresponsive in a sauna in Pattaya, Thailand. He'd suffered a sudden heart attack. Despite being rushed to the hospital, he couldn't be revived. At just 22 years old, the man who inspired millions to transform their lives was gone. Much like Tupac Shakur, whose death only amplified his legacy, Zyzz's passing would turn him from a fitness influencer into an immortal internet legend. What most guys don't know is that before the muscles and the fame, Aziz was just a skinny teenager from Sydney who spent his nights playing World of Warcraft and avoiding mirrors. He once said, "I was ridiculously thin. I hated how I looked. People always commented on how skinny I was. Everything changed when he noticed how confident muscular men seemed. The respect, the presence, the power." So, at 17 years old, he sold his gaming account for $500 and bought a one-year gym membership. That decision changed his life forever, but even before the gym, Aziz had already begun leaving a digital footprint. On July 28, 2006, he created his first YouTube channel, 7ZYZZ7, where he documented almost everything in his life, from street fights at McDonald's to his thoughts on music and pop culture. The videos were raw, unfiltered, and hilarious, giving the world its first glimpse of the charisma that would later define him.
How bitch, I'd possibly let you smash me. Possibly. Let me take your shit! I'm trying to take your shit!
When he finally stepped into the gym, the transformation wasn't easy. At first, it was brutal. He once recalled his most embarrassing gym moment. "I had the bar with 5 kilos on each side. Couldn't finish my reps. Got stuck. The biggest guy in the gym came and lifted it off with one hand," he recalled, laughing years later. But he didn't quit. He recorded his progress, posting every milestone online under the name Zyzz. And soon, the skinny gamer began to morph into something greater. By 2008, his transformation was nothing short of unbelievable. In just a few years, he'd gone from a 60-kilo kid who hid behind a computer to a shredded 6'1" powerhouse, tattooed, confident, and radiating charisma. People began asking, "Who's this guy?" By 2010, Zyzz had gone viral. He'd flex in nightclubs, pose in public, and yell his now famous catchphrases like, "You Mirin, brah, come at me, bro, and we're all gonna make it."
You Mirin, bro? You Mirin?
You mad? Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
We're all gonna fucking make it, bro. That's it.
What made him different was that he never took himself seriously. He called himself a spiritual bro, spreading positivity while mocking the fitness scene's obsession with perfection. He'd troll interviewers with lines like, "My religion? Shredology? The belief that you reach heaven at 6% body fat." He launched the Zyzz Bodybuilding Bible, released his own supplement line, and became a global face of the aesthetic movement. His fan base exploded across bodybuilding forums, Reddit, and Facebook. Young men around the world started training, tanning, and dressing like him, chasing what they called the Zyzz lifestyle. But the fame came at a cost. He couldn't go out in public without being recognized. "That amount of fame hit me hard," he wrote online. "I started saying no to photos and people thought I was a dickhead. I couldn't even go shopping without someone yelling, 'You Mirin,' or 'Come at me, bro.'" Behind the humor and bravado, Aziz struggled with the pressure of being Zyzz. The persona he'd built, the carefree, immortal Zyzz, was now his prison. He wanted to look superhuman, and to many, he already did. But Aziz knew how much it took to maintain that godlike image. In a forum post, he admitted, "I started my first trend cycle after my 19th birthday." He was open about his use, never glorifying it, but never hiding it either. He treated it as a tool, not a trophy. Yet it came at a price. The lines between Aziz and Zyzz blurred, and the more attention he got, the more pressure he felt to stay perfect. He confessed that the steroids messed with his sleep and mood. His heart would race at night and anxiety began to take over. He'd party for days, then crash for just as long. At one point, he posted, "I love you guys, but I need to find out who Aziz is again." In August 2011, Zyzz decided to take a break from everything. From the gym, the fame, and the endless attention, he flew to Thailand with his brother and friends, hoping to recharge and refocus his life. He'd been talking about slowing down, maybe even starting fresh when he got back. He posted happy photos from the trip, beaches, smiles, laughter. But behind the scenes, those close to him said he was unusually tired and complained of chest tightness. He brushed it off, saying, "It's just fatigue, bro." On the afternoon of August 5th, 2011, Zyzz walked into the sauna inside a Bangkok hotel gym just after finishing what would be his final workout. He closed his eyes and began breathing deeply. Moments later, he collapsed. Staff and gym-goers rushed to help, pulling him from the sauna and calling emergency services. Paramedics arrived within minutes, performing CPR as they sped toward the hospital. He was pronounced dead shortly after arriving. His autopsy results shocked everyone. It wasn't drugs, as rumors first suggested, but an undiagnosed congenital heart defect, the same condition that had taken his father years earlier. His heart, already under strain from genetics, couldn't handle the dehydration and extreme heat that day. His mother later said he'd seemed happy and healthy in their last phone call, that he told her he was living his dream, meeting fans and planning to return home soon. When the news broke, fans refused to believe it. Forums crashed, tribute pages flooded Facebook, and the internet filled with disbelief. Thousands of posts shared the same message: "No way. Zyzz can't die. Legends never die." His brother Chestbra, said Shavershian, uploaded a tribute video titled "Zyzz: The Legacy." It went viral, filled with clips of Zyzz laughing, flexing, and telling people to chase their dreams. Millions watched, many cried. In an old interview, when asked where he saw himself in 20 years, Zyzz smirked and said, "Dead, probably." Everyone laughed. But looking back, those words hit differently, a glimpse into the fragile humanity behind the legend. More than a decade later, the world still feels his presence in the music that pumps through gym speakers, in the poses that echo across fitness expos, and in the words that refuse to fade. Because even though he's gone, his legacy lives on.